Alright, so this video I've decided to do something a little different. I'm going to watch and react to some of the plays, talk about some of the good stuff, some of the not so good stuff. Well, really, all of these points are ones that we won. I kind of want to focus on what was good and maybe what could be a little bit better. But essentially, this is what it is. Alright, here we go. Alright, so short serve right to Una. This was like one of the first plays of the game, I think. And Una goes deep, good spot, bump kill. Not a great pass there, but keep the ball in. Una makes a nice recovery, good dig on the short ball. Some good things about that approach, but need to work on some stuff. I definitely could have turned a little bit better to face that set. Ooh. That's an interesting reaction. I feel like that wasn't very good sportsmanship. But what do you guys think? Just kidding. Who's guys? Nobody's watching this. Alright. Deep angle. Ooh, over on two. So sneaky. The old man play. That one went over the antenna. Or outside the antenna. There's not much to say about that. It just is what it is. Right, went over the good pass. This is a different team, in case that wasn't clear by the completely different people on the other side of the net. Ooh, deep line. Yep, that's gonna work. Let's watch the footwork. Decent on the dig. See, Una right there could face a little bit better, and that's why the ball kind of goes sideways instead of going to where she's facing. We'll definitely talk about that a little bit. Serve. Yeah, Una's a bit of a serving machine, especially when you look at only points we won. How do people do this? How do people just talk and talk? It's like freewheel it and just like say all the good stuff. Good ups by those guys. Oh, short pokey. That's why I feel like that little short set works very well. There's just not enough time. I mean, clearly she felt like she needed some block, but you know, I was just hammering the ball, so much better to get a block up there than you know, just let me hit away. Out of bounds pokey. Pass. Oh, look at that deep middle. Let's see that again. Yup. Can't dig that. Oh, he thought it was out, maybe? It's undiggable. Oh, overset. And I poke it right to her. On the overpass. There we go. What happens here? Oh, angle. Yeah. Ooh. Nice up. I don't know how I got that ball. That's probably one of my better cutties of the day, probably. How many times can I say probably? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, the defense wasn't exactly set. The on-two ball is always a decent option when it's set up correctly. Ooh, skyball. How does that not go down? Hustle. Oh, almost screwed that up. That bounce. That short shot seems to be the most effective against most of these kids, I have to say. Yeah, the deep stuff, they seem to just sit back and get it. I need to rethink my offense when it comes to playing some of these tournaments. I feel like I gotta go short more, assuming the set's there. New game. Nice set. Oh, look at that dig. I think I kept this one in just because it was kind of a fun dig. 1% for the kill. Doing a deep middle. There she goes. That's a pretty good shot. Good snappy. Yeah, he's got good hands. Dad did a injustice to that set. And that one. Okay, this is a play that I thought was kind of funky. So we're going to take a couple looks at this. This one is just regular, and it's hard to tell. I mean, this is one of those where I feel like they should take a closer look, but nobody does. We'll talk about the refs in a second. But here on this next look, we'll get a little bit of a closer zoom in, and this is such a great argument for sand splash versus where the ball hits, and it really is hard to see if the line moves at all. So I don't think the ball hit it, but you can definitely see sand, tons of it, landing on the line in this close-up, and you know that doesn't mean that it's in. And it's a, like I said, it's a good point that sometimes just because sand hits it, like it just did right there, does not mean it's in necessarily. Now that look kind of made me think that that the line did move and it did hit the line, but who knows? It doesn't matter. It was called out. This is my favorite part, though. If you are watching this and you play volleyball and you're reffing, this is what you don't want to do when you're reffing, is so that when a play like that is happening, or any play for that matter, maybe just like somewhat pay attention to what's going on in the court. Like especially when somebody hits it and it's going near the line, because it looks like they're both looking at the volleyball at that time, and then right before it lands, when we're all looking at it, they just start staring at each other. Super cute couple though. They're in the next game that we played, and they actually ended up winning the tournament. They are very, very good. Like super solid, dig everything kind of couple, young. Anyway. Yeah, not their best moment when it comes to reffing, but I really don't think they cared. I don't blame them. anybody notice there was a ball on that whole time? Not the refs, nor did we. I'm surprised I didn't notice. I always see that stuff. Look at that shot. That's the couple I was talking about. We're playing them now. It's the last game of the day. And Una goes deep. It is not easy to get that girl to not dig the ball. She pretty much dug everything, as you will see. Even on the points that we won, she dug everything like that. That was a half-decent cutting. Oh yeah, what an up. One-handed. Rick Brandt would be proud. And then boom. Oh. This one I just did the slow-mo because it looks so cool what happens to the net. I mean, just from like a physics perspective of like how much the net moves and what happens to it as the ball is attempting to drive through it. Kid hit it pretty hard, but the net stood strong. Yeah, she made mistakes. It's rare, but it happened. I don't want to say what the score was, but let's just say it was not competitive. That was one of the better plays. There's not too many. There were a couple good rallies, I will say that. And I think I was joking around quite a bit. Those hands. I kept this one in because it was just such a nice play. Her handset, ridiculously good. This kid, springy. And just snapping, even as he's falling. That short shot. Yeah, this is when I was talking to the kid. So right after I hit this, I said something along the lines of like, you are very quick, and even you can't get that. That's really good. Because I talk a lot of shit. And that was a good example of it. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. It's just great offense. I don't think we won this rally. I don't remember. Oh, this is the one that I thought was an overset. But, you know, we're going to zoom in pretty good here. And from this angle, it's really hard to tell. And I thought it really was. And then I thought he might have netted. But it turns out, if you watch this, it does look like the ball might be on our side. However, see how the net tickles? The ball hits the net. And I thought it was him, but it wasn't. I took a really, really close look and looked at it several times. And he didn't hit the net. The ball just touches the net right after he hits it, which means it had to, a portion of it had to be on his side. So it was completely fine. Not that we argued about it. I think this is the last play of the game. And I barely dug her heat. I don't know how she gets this. Like, who does that? The ball rolls on the net for like 3 seconds. And she totally just runs it down like nothing happened. And then for the win, you know, just cuts it. And I'm slow. And didn't get it. Oh, I thought that was a game. Oh, we're watching again. That's right. I forgot I put this on repeat. Yeah, it's that good of a play. I think it was this that I really wanted to, this shot. I thought this shot was really good. I was like, oh, that's it. No way she's getting that. Oh, yeah, no problem. Just follow that all the way to the line off of the net being up there for 3 seconds. Yeah, no problem. And then for the win. I'm almost kind of curious how bad they beat whoever they beat in the final. And that's that.